Back at Swayze Field, the finale of this three-game series again doesn't go Furman's way. A 1-0 loss this time. Brett Harker joining us in the postgame. And if we found out anything about this team this weekend, despite the fact that we get swept and we didn't score, we can pitch the baseball.
Yeah, I mean, we pitched the ball as good as you can pitch it. That was Matthew Quarles was. It's basically what I told you about. I said last year when we were struggling, he went and threw a complete game against Mercer and got us back on track, and he did everything he possibly could. He looked really good, and we struggled at the plate again.
Yeah, and even with the different lineup change today, you started some different guys, tried to give some of your normal starters a rest, and trying to push the buttons, but right now nothing's going your way.
And credit their guys. They have really good arms. They'll be one of the most elite pitching staffs in the nation. That being said, we got to figure out how to make adjustments and just be more competitive. And the deal is, like, when you're facing those type of arms, it's not that you're going to put up 8-10 runs. It's just having more quality at bats where we were putting the ball in play harder so things can go your way. I just didn't feel like we struck the ball all that well all weekend, and their defense looked pretty good, but it's also because we just didn't hit the ball very hard. It's easy to field 27 hoppers. Yeah. And that was just, we got ourselves some bad counts. And when we did get good counts, I didn't think we were aggressive to the fastball. It just didn't look like us. But we'll be all right. This was a tough place to win. And all but one game, we had the tying run or the go-ahead run on base in the ninth. So we're right there with the top 20 team in the nation. We just got to get out of our funk at the plate. But, look, I still have just as much confidence in this team and what we can do moving forward. And I hope that this is a learning process and a low point to where we can bounce back and be the team we know we can be.
Yeah, just kind of going off of what you said a moment ago, because I said the same thing during the broadcast. One thing that we did not do at all this weekend, we never put them under any kind of duress at all, made them make big pitches until maybe this last ninth inning.
Yeah, I would say that last inning was.
Yeah.
I thought the at-bat with Sky, I thought that was the most pressure they had the entire time. And then with Boz, obviously, that was another one where I felt like they were actually nervous. That's tough. That's a lot of innings. You only have one inning where I felt like they were under stress, and we got to do a better job of making defenses uncomfortable.
It's going to be a long bus ride home. What you tell your kids immediately after the game in the huddle?
We didn't talk a whole lot. We're going to let them cool off. At that point, I just think that you can say a million different things. They're not going to hear it. We'll let things cool down. We'll talk about it probably tomorrow. Just talk and tell them. There's nobody feels sorry for us. South Carolina is not feeling sorry for us. And we're going to face another SEC team on Tuesday, and I could not be more excited about it to see how our guys bounce back. That's should be the beauty of this game, is that you have to be mentally tough and bounce right back. You don't got a week to regroup, and that's what I'm hoping we can do.
Yeah, and as you said, they're not feeling sorry for you, so you certainly can't feel sorry for yourself, because the level of competition we're going to see Tuesday night is up here or better with what we saw this weekend.
Yeah, and you're talking about, we continue to talk about being a postseason team. Well, this is the kind of run you're going to be. You're going to play 4 games in a couple days against SEC-type teams, and this is a great warm-up for where we think we're going to be at the end of the year. And listen, I have great confidence in this team and what we can do going forward. We just need to move on quicker instead of dwelling on these last couple games.
All right, have a good bus ride home, Brett. Thanks.
All right, thank you, Dan.